are so many professional athletes dying at young ages? Could it be that they are overworking their bodies, or could it be that they are overdosing on drugs? My name is Michael Gerke, and I'm going to talk to you about how professional sports are being affected by steroid use. Steroid use in professional sports have been detrimental to those sports and have led to young athletes experimenting with these drugs. After researching this, I'm going to discuss the effects of steroid use amongst athletes and the effects on professional sports. I hope that this speech informs you of the reasons that steroids have been detrimental to sports in today's society. First, we can look at how the use of steroids affects the athletes and the people around these athletes. When we look at this, we can look at how the steroids have affected the athletes directly. Former football player Lyle Alzado died at the age of 43 after experiencing brain lymphoma, which was linked to his use of steroids. We can also look at former baseball player Ken Caminiti, who died at the age of 41 after experiencing a heart attack, which was linked with his use of steroids and cocaine. Next, we can look at how the athletes affect the people around them. When these athletes take steroids, they can experience a side effect called roid rage. When they get this side effect, they become hostile and violent to anyone near them. This can cause people to not want to come in contact with these athletes for fear of their lives. Next, we can look at some of the sports that steroids are affecting. Baseball is one of the major sports that steroids have been affecting. The now home run king, Barry Bonds, has been linked to steroid use. If he is convicted of this crime, he may possibly lose his home run title, and he may be looked down upon by the baseball community. Ken Caminiti said before his death that he believes about 50% of baseball players have used steroids. Another sport that has been affected directly by steroid use is football. In football, Lyle Alzado was one of the first to die because of his steroid use. He said before his death that he started using steroids in college. This has led to the NFL enforcing their steroid rules more closely. Another sport that has been affected is the Olympics. World-class athletes Ben Johnson, Miriam Jones, and Tim Montgomery have all been caught with steroids and have all had their medals and records taken away. Ben Johnson was considered the fastest man on earth before he was caught with steroids in his system. He had his records and his medals taken away from him. Finally, we can look at the Bay Area Laboratory Cooperative, BALCO for short, and its involvement with steroid use. BALCO, since the BALCO scandal came out, it has shown that many athletes have been using steroids throughout many different sports. This has led to tighter influences throughout all the sports to tighten up their steroid control. Also, the BALCO scandal has led to big names such as Barry Bonds, Jason Giambi, Gary Sheffield, and Jose Canseco being exposed for using steroids. In conclusion, steroid use is detrimental in many ways. Many sports and people have been affected by how BALCO has promoted illegal steroid use. I hope that this speech has shown the importance of keeping steroids out of everyday society. Thank you.